Time now for this week's Goofy Award. Are those, like, how does the government intervention that we've seen with a foreign buyers tax in British Columbia or, Vancouver, what is that? What do you call it when people aren't living in the home? I forget. It's not talking about slipping. The vacancy, that's right. There you go. I was a late entrance myself into the Goofy Award category, but it didn't win. I won the award for your klutz, but other than that. But time now for this week's Goofy, and it's when the Prime Minister announced he would go on a cross-country campaign tour. I thought to myself, this is going to be good. No teleprompter, unscripted. Oh, my gosh. I mean, after all, the Prime Minister's offered up a number of gems when he's not scripted. My favorite? One of my favorites has to be when he was asked what country he respected. He said China immediately because its government's unencumbered by troublesome democracy. I loved his statement that the Cuban people love Fidel Castro. What? 78,000 people died trying to escape Cuba, and many more, of course, were successful. Wow. Now to this week's Goofy. Justin's unfiltered Sherbrooke, Quebec remarks that reminded me more of his remarks to a group of Guelph University students last year when he said that Canadians couldn't be trusted to vote the right way on electoral reform. Well, here we go. A woman asked in English in Sherbrooke, what could be done to help Anglo-Quebecers seeking mental health services when those services are available only in French? Well, true to form, the Prime Minister replied in French. He says, why? Because we're in a French province, so I'll only answer in French. I mean, are you kidding? There were 6 questions, by the way, put into English at that town hall meeting. All 6 were answered in French because, in his own words, he was in Quebec. I mean, last time I heard, we have an official bilingual policy. No one adheres to, come on, if you got to have one of the 2 official languages, but you're speaking both, aren't you? You're the Prime Minister of the country. You don't determine which language you're speaking by which province you're in. I mean, can you imagine the outcry from the federal Liberals if a Conservative or an NDT member had said he won't speak French because they're in a predominantly English-speaking province? Yikes! Or should I say, that's deserving of a big-time Goofy Award.